Welcome back to XBGNN, the network for the experienced gamer. Tonight, a special report. War. Rumors and unsubstantiated reports have trickled in over the last 10 years, describing horrible atrocities the Cardassian people have committed against other sentient civilizations that are unlucky enough to find themselves inside Cardassian space. Unsubstantiated at least until recently, when a transport of Bajoran slave laborers were brutally attacked by a Cardassian warship while attempting to flee into Foundation space. The Foundation patrols along the neutral zone quickly engaged and destroyed the Cardassian warship, saving the 743 civilians aboard. This event has led to a war between the Galactic Foundation and the Cardassian Directorate. A call of assistance was received at 0300 Sol time this morning, and as of this afternoon, the System Alliance has responded with a pledge of support. In response, the Directorate has declared war on the System Alliance. What does this support entail was not specified, and critics have been quick to point out that the issues of the last war have yet to be resolved. The real question is, how do we get to this point? Let's dive in. The Daijun Galactic Foundation has had a very positive and very beneficial relationship with the System Alliance, having established equitable trade deals some 40 years ago. The Cardassian Directorate, on the other hand, has been, to put it bluntly, downright unfriendly to humanity, and more often than not, all other races that they have contact with. The Cardassian people see the state as a supreme power. They believe each citizen must be willing to sacrifice everything for the state, and believe it can do no wrong. This loyalty to the government has been compared to religious zealots in the past. They are a proud, overly arrogant, aggressive militarists that believe all other races are inferior to those with Cardassian blood. In other news, the Senate has voted 76% in favor of funding the new Advanced Spaceport Research Project, expanding the Alliance's largest structure in space even more, and allowing for more advanced construction projects in the future. General Kylo has made it back to the Sol system earlier this week, taking his post as Protector Kylo of the XP Gamer System Alliance. This wraps up tonight's netcast, but as always, we ask the only question that matters. Are you doing your part? Join the System Alliance now. Service guarantees citizenship.
I'm not just any Cardassian. I'm Gulder Kart, commander of the Second Order. You have 15 seconds to lower your shields or we'll destroy you.
No, wait!
10 seconds.
No, it's not that simple!
7 seconds.
I've already been paid!
4 seconds.
Stop counting! Stop counting!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Kamshek here. Welcome back to the epic grand campaign. Here's the universe as it stands right now. I hope you enjoyed that. That little clip that you heard at the end there, that was actually what started the war between the Foundation and the System Alliance against the Directorate, or the Cardassian Empire as we know them. Now, the war has just started. The Cardassians have not invaded Foundation space, are soon hopefully to be allies, and I have heard your guys' comments. I know what's going on. A few of you have said at least, I wouldn't say a lot of you. A lot of you are like, hell yeah, let's go to another war. But a few of you have mentioned that, hey, you haven't dealt with the issues of the last war. The Jahet are still really unhappy. They are, if I go to Jahet Prime, the capital, or the old capital of the Jahet Empire, they are still striking. They hate your guts, Shaq. Is kind of what you guys have been saying. Hell, it's even telling me powerful pop faction information. They're about to rebel, and I think I'm gonna let it happen. Now, hear me out. I could keep pouring resources into bribing their faction leaders, and I could put resources into, what was the other one? Bribe faction leaders and bribing their media, or I could let them rebel. I've deployed my entire assault force that I used to invade their system as a security force on those planets to hold on to them. So if they do rebel, we do have troops on the ground to fight the rebellion, and just use up the rebels' resources so they can continue to fight and really bring them into the Alliance. At least that's what I hope is going to happen, because I'm gonna let it roll. I'm gonna let it happen. Now, my plan is to separate some of the fleet here. We've got a few of our captains have taken damage to their ships. The Eternal Eclipse has got hull damage. We've got Techerd Akon's got some slight damage. And then we've got, that's Hurlshaft's ship. There was another one, wasn't there? All right, well, we're gonna break this fleet up into 2 fleets though. One, the primary attack force is going to head down and support. We're not gonna fight the war for them, but we're going to support the Foundation's attempt to fight the Cardassian Empire and get that war just taken care of, hopefully make allies out of them. I believe we can come out of this war better than when we went in. I really do. Now let's handle a little bit of Empire maintenance real fast. In the last episode, I asked for a vote on what engineering tech are we gonna go for. Advanced Spaceport won by a huge margin. 78% of you said the Spaceport was the way to go, obviously because it's gonna lead to cruisers, I believe, and everybody's like, yes, bigger ships, you need them because you're constantly at war shack. So we're gonna grab that up. The social welfare programs I was hoping would keep the rebellion from happening is not gonna be a thing. Just, it's not gonna happen in time. And we are very much out of resources to continue to bribe them. We can't afford to keep pouring money into that pit. So I think we're just gonna let them rebel. What fleet is this? This is the 32nd Assault Legion and the 33rd Assault Legion. What are you doing? If they do rebel, I want these ground troops, land armies, on the ground. What happens when they rebel, as I understand it, is it takes the civilian populations, turns them into a military defense armies, and then they'll fight whatever I have on the ground at the time. So, somebody said I should build more armies out here. Just build defense armies, Shaq, because why are you doing assault armies? I already had these troops trained for the invasion. They were already here. Why not use them? Right? No reason not to use them. I'm not invading any other space, so this will be putting them to good use. I think we have the ground troops necessary to hold that portion of the territory. So, fleet stats, what's going on here? We defeated the crystalline entity, and hilariously, they actually called it the crystalline entity. I was just saying that because it was a Star Trek reference. I didn't realize that's the actual name. They went with it. I like that though, I'll dig that. So that's over. I think we've already got, yes, the starship, the Nomad, is there doing scientific research on the corpses of those crystalline entities. So Cameron McFarlane's already dealing with that, and that is where the main fleet is right now. It is. Let's go ahead and create a new fleet. So Eternal Eclipse, the Tarach Akan, Captain Hurlshaft, and I'm going to give you a couple of just frigates. I'm going to give you the Rapture, the Final Wish, and I want to keep the destroyers together. Well, how big is that fleet? Attack power of the 2nd Strike Force is 123. Let's give you a couple more corvettes. 150. That sounds good because we've already got, I think, a destroyer sitting at Earth, and you can pick up that destroyer and add that to this small strike force. It's not really even an attack fleet so much as a strike force. Works for me. Your orders are head back to the nearest starbase, which is back at Earth. We don't have a starbase this far out, do we? No, we don't. All right. I think we're doing pretty good. We can dispatch the Alliance primary fleet. Where is the Foundation's main military force? Okay, I can't see where they're sending their troops, sadly, but I'm gonna bet get mine to the front line. Yeah, let's rendezvous here at the bead system and see where the other, clear this out, where the other ships go, where the Foundation sends their fleet, what the plan is. We've unpaused it. What is this fleet? Oh, it's a transport fleet. All right, so the main military force of the Foundation is on the move. They have wormhole technology? Is that what they're using? No, they're using warp drives. That's why they're so slow, but they don't have to worry about the hyperspace lanes like we do. We've made new contact with an alien race. Apparently they've been listening in to us. Oh, hello, goat people. The Aramathi Unified Nations. Well met, alien. I represent the Aramathi Unified Nations, led by the illustrious Arch-Prophetess Linton 1, sure. We rule our region of space under a divine mandate, and so long as you do not interfere in our spiritual affairs, we look forward to learning more about your culture. Let's do individualists. We'll respond with, who is Kylo of the 190th? I am.
Special project
Why not?
complete.
Oh, so this is continuing of our giant zoo we're building on Earth, right? And we've been doing the research across the system to find out, I guess just to build this zoo and making this epic structure. The Zulkar are swarming insect analogs, unusual for both their size and the fact that they are lithivores, feeding off rocks and minerals in the ground. Oh man. One of the shuttles belonging to the Wanderer sustained serious damage when it inadvertently passed through a large swarm, and several Zulkors began to feed on its hull. The construction of the special containment facility required to hold these creatures has already begun at the Museum of Exobiology on Earth. What do we get for that? 250 society research. Good stuff. What are we doing for society research right now? Oh, right, the social welfare program. All right, well, the Foundation fleet is on the move. It's a frigate and a bunch of corvettes, though their attack power is pretty decent. Oh shit, Cardassians have actually started to move into Foundation space. And they've begun to open fire on one of the this Jurg Goril starport. What do their ships look like? Come on, starport. Cause a few casualties. Weaken them up for us. I mean, maybe the Foundation will get there in time. They're using what looks like some type of beam weapon and railguns. They might lose a couple corvettes. Corvettes just can't take a hit. Where's our fleet? Foundation reinforcements have almost arrived. I'm ordering Alliance troops. No. You head back. You head back for repairs. Ugh. All right, fine. We'll send in both fleets. I know we've got hull damage, but before I send them to go back, I want to make sure we win this. What is this? Non-aggression pact invitation. The Salith Interplanetary Confederacy entered into a non-aggression pact with the Bovan sovereignty. The political structure of the universe is starting to get more and more complex. All right, so here is our primary fleet. Our secondary, I'm giving you orders to fall back again. Go and repair. And maybe I'll bring you back to the front. I do want a fleet back here, though. Main fleet. You have your orders. Head in and support. They're leaving. They just like deep striked the enemy and now they're running off before they're engaging their... There's a fleet here, they could fight. I think they're waiting for their engines to charge. They jumped. Or they wormholed out, I guess.
Debris analyzed.
I'm still gonna bring my fleet in. And it looks like... Whoop, here we go. This must be the rebellion.
Enemy troops landing.
Everything happens at once. I have the rebellion going on. My force is about to jump away from the enemy Cardassian forces. All right, so let's get rid of all these messages about the sub-factions entering the war, because I'm guessing this is just the rebellion. The unrest on Sargas 2 has reached critical mass. The local separatist faction has risen up and taken arms against the planet's security forces. So, we're gonna pause this real quick. I want to keep an eye on this tactical situation, but I also need to keep an eye on the rebel situation. Looks like this enemy fleet is falling back again, but our allies are moving in. Now, we can't let them just go in by themselves. If they get wrecked, I don't want to have to spend my time fighting a defensive war against the Cardassians. If they are going deep into Cardassian territory, we need to support this push. And they have, actually. Here you go, right there. Foundation fleet is there. I'm giving orders to chase. We're just gonna follow the main Foundation fleet into Cardassian territory and just support them in any battle they get into. But we will not be the initial aggressors, if I can help it. Same time, let's look at this rebellion. So the planets haven't switched color. We'll go to Jahet as our main example of the rebellion. And there you go. We have a huge number of defense armies that have spawned that have, I guess, converted the civilian population into defense armies. All we can really do now is sit back and see what happens. I'm pausing the game. It's not a lot I can do. And this is happening on 4 planets right now in the Jahet sector. These battles are being fought. We'll know shortly what happens. Borders closed. With who? We have allowed you to move about freely in our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. The Sathid Interplanetary Confederacy. I wonder if they have something to do with... Here's the Sathids. They've locked down our border. They're not letting us go inside their territory anymore. It looks like my... Like, you see this right here? It looks like my borders have pushed out, and I think this is pissing them off even more. Shit. Political situation is going to be untenable if they start a war with me. My fleet has arrived back at Sol, though, so we have... Or maybe it hasn't. Where are you guys at? Yeah, you're still like 6 jumps away. I guess they're talking about the fleet in Cardassian space. Whoa! Wait a minute. So, it's a research station. I was gonna say, the Foundation fleets have moved on. They've gone straight to the home world. What are they doing? Where are they in this mess? Foundation fleet, maybe they haven't arrived yet. No, not only have they arrived, they have engaged. And based on this, they are going to lose hard unless those reinforcements arrive. All right, we're going in. We're gonna focus on this. Reinforcement fleet is about to arrive. I think, what, up here?
Enemy invasion defeated.
Yes, all right. So one invasion has been defeated. That means we've held on to Sargas 2 during the rebellion.
Enemy invasion defeated.
I hear the battle. Oh, they're right here. Oh, is it because they're using different technology, they can actually just warp right into the fight? Because we can't. We're gonna come out at the edge of the system.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Or we're not. We're gonna come right out into the fight. Well, the System Alliance is engaged in battle. We're a little bit more direct than we expected. There are 2 friendly fleets here, 373 power, 166. There are multiple enemy fleets here, including a space station. This is basically the worst area we could possibly be at.
Enemy invasion defeated.
Good, we just held onto another planet during the rebellion. So we have a rebellion going on in one side of our empire. We have committed our force to combat in another. We're going to have some casualties here. I didn't expect to come out, I'm gonna pause this, come out of hyperspace where we did. And I think it has something to do with this defense platform. Now we're invested. I could try to run if I really wanted to, but if this doesn't make us allies with the Foundation, if we win this battle, then nothing will. Oh, we're gonna lose ships though. The Calypso is about to go down. We're about to lose the Norseman. I mean, the damage is real. We've lost somebody already. We'll have to go for a casualty report after this is over. Jido, no! I don't know if we're gonna win this, fellas. I mean, we're about to wipe an enemy fleet, but we haven't even begun to damage this starbase, it seems.
System survey complete.
And we're already down to 390. All right, 1 enemy fleet has been taken out.
Complete.
We still have friendly forces in the area helping us. Come on, we have to take out the spaceport. We are engaged over Cardassia Prime right now. Ferdinand 1 is their home world. Look at the missiles they're firing. Why are you firing at that, though? Retarget and engage. Help me take out this space station. This defense platform only has 400 health left. If we take this out, it might throw this into our favor. What are they doing? Stop engaging the mining platform and engage the defensive structure.
Situation log.
Oh, the
updated.
fleet is taking damage. The spaceport's not even close to being hurt enough. We're leaving. I'm ordering the retreat.
Construction complete.
You idiots are going to attack a mining base instead of the defense platform, then we are leaving. Hopefully we didn't run into any more forces, enemy forces. Wow, we've got wounded. All right, head back to the nearest, it's gonna be the Sol sector, friendly starport for repairs. They're just gonna sit there and fight it out, aren't they? Yes, they are. So, we didn't win that battle. They are bringing in reinforcements. We didn't necessarily lose that battle either. We managed to take out their defense fleet, their primary fleets. Reinforcements from the Foundation have arrived. We're gonna go ahead. We have 4,000 minerals. It's time to start rebuilding the fleet. So, build. Time to build. We can't do the research yet for this advanced starport. We're missing the technology. Coming soon. Give us 4 more of these. Before we do this, though, maybe it's time to redesign our destroyers. I know we've got better technology by now. Let's see what we've got. We have been using these cutting lasers, but we have space torpedoes now. I think it's time we mixed it up. What was the autocannon good for? A large caliber ballistic weapon that fires cased explosive shells. The main advantage of these cannons is their high rate of fire. You don't say. What kind of damage are we talking about? Well, I can look at it right here. We're talking about on a small, the range is only 20. That's what we're getting on these lasers right now, isn't it? Oh, wow, it's even less than the mining lasers. Ugh. No, I want long-ranged weapons. The range on space torpedoes is 80. And the damage, 3 to 15 on mass drivers versus 18 to 24. I like it. This is gonna be the missile boat. What are we gonna call this design, though? Well, the last one we were using was the Manticore. This one will be the, You know what? I think I'm gonna leave that one up to a vote. What do we call the missile destroyer in our fleet? But for right now, I'm just gonna call it the temporary, what do we have? We have like the Raven. I'm trying to think of the other ships that we've got. We have the Hawk class. We'll call it the Arizona. Arizona class destroyer. Save. If you guys like that name, let me know in the comments below. Or we may change it. Is there any more upgrades that we can do? We can do tier 3 Colt fusion reactors. It's gonna make this a little bit more expensive, but we might be able to drop in maybe more shields. Still 5 power short. Do I want to do, I kind of want to do 2 shields here. Now we have a medium shield. We'll be really heavy in shields. And then just to keep the power down, I guess we'll just do one of those. And then a little bit of armor. I think that's gonna work for us. Unless we should change out the head. I keep forgetting I could swap these heads out. 1 large slot is the only weapon platform you actually get? Oof. Is that worth it? The Faith Breaker. This is what it would look like. And then we'd only get 1 weapon slot. And then what would we put in it? A large, what's a large torpedo word? So this does 67 to 101 versus, oh man, that's a lot of damage though. I mean, if you're gonna go missiles. Like, look at that cannon. Yeah, we'll call this one the Arizona. I like it, we'll rock that. Now what about, this is the back end. This would give us 2 versus the 1 medium. No, I like what we've got here. A medium and a large, 2 really heavy missiles that we're lobbing at the enemy. And as long as they're not prepared for us, as long as they don't have the anti-missile weapons, I think we should be okay. Let's grab up some shielding technology though. Another medium shield. It's gonna put us a little back on power. We could probably get away with a 2. This does make a difference, right? Like, let's see, how much is this gonna cost? 255? Yeah, 260, does make a difference. So, let's drop down to a Mark II, just to bring the price down and the build time down. That's the Arizona. Yes, overwrite the old design. Can we upgrade? Yes, Hyperdrive 2s. Ion Thruster 2s, gives us better sublight speed. Okay, I think we're, oh, power's down again because of the new engines. Well, looks like we're upgrading back to that Colt fusion device. Damn, seriously? Guess we're gonna have to get rid of some armor. Drop one of these on there. 277, a little bit more expensive, but the Arizona is ready to go. I like it, I dig it, let's do it. Earth, build. You have the destroyer module upgrade, right? You have the Corvette yard. Build us a wing of Arizona class destroyers. And I wonder what captains will be commanding the new Arizona class. Well, we'll find out soon. How goes the fight? Well, we took out that space station that the Cardassians had, meaning that we're actually coming in from the edge of the system now and not right in the middle of their main defensive line. I didn't expect that, and that's what kind of kicked us in the teeth. Our forces are falling back to the nearest repair yard, which sadly, oh man, look how far away that is the Sol sector. I mean, I could upgrade Higma and give it a space station, but it's really, is it worth it? Probably not. What can we build on Tristram? Which is the Serenity colony. We don't even have a spaceport here. Give me a spaceport here. That way I can build more ships in the core worlds. Higma, which is, I think, Reach. It's gonna cost us more power. Let's wait on that. Let's go ahead and wait on that. And let's see how the rebellion went against the Jehetma.
Debris analyzed.
Well, we control every one of the planets. It looks like all of the invasions are over. Did it hurt the surface population, though? Well, they're still on
Colony
strike.
established.
Let's pause it real quick. Capital World. On strike. Armies. The armies have been defeated. We have all of our defensive armies. Now, that means that they're gone, right? That separatist group has been taken out. Oh, crap. No, it hasn't. It's just been brought down. Now they're just back to rioting again. I thought we took you guys out. Shouldn't it be over? You think they're going to keep rioting until that technology is researched? I mean, there are certain things that we can do. If I go to the surface of this planet, I should be able to build. That's terrain details. Can I not build on this because they're on strike? Interesting. I can't build on it right now. What I had planned on building... Damn. Powerful pop faction. There are riots. Yeah, I know. And I can manage it. And we can bribe leaders. We can grant them independence. Not gonna happen. Or we can suppress their media. It costs way too much to do this. Like, we don't have the power and we don't have the influence to continue to do that. We're gonna have to find a better solution. I think that solution is gonna end up being getting this research done. We only have a month left, though, so let's unpause and let that finish. We'll have the social welfare programs online, which will, once I pass this mandate or this edict, will bring up the happiness by 15%. Then we might think about it. Mad Maddie has been promoted. Our fleet is falling back for repairs and to regroup with the
Research
old
complete.
fleet. We need to get our science ships out and about. You should already be working on surveying these systems. Because I want to expand up here to the north. Right now, it doesn't seem like any of the empires have claimed them. Not any of the ones that I'm aware of. So here's your 5-year mission. Head on out there. Protector, you got the same deal. Oh, you're one of the construction ships. Have you found anything worth building on? Nothing in our territory. What? What is this bullshit? Ah, oh, god damn it. The Foundation is expanding. They have every direction they could go. What do? They colonize another place right next to us. Indeed. Well, the Cardassians haven't sent another attack fleet in. Though, I will say, the Foundation's attack forces are kind of weak sauce right now. They don't have much of anything. I think they've lost most of their combat power. So you need to stop expanding out toward us, that's all I'm saying. Alright. Secessionist group, we're aware of it. Research technology finished. Okay, so we have the living state research. Let's pick a new research. What do we have to work on? Breeding programs? By breeding space amoebas in captivity, we can program their symbiotic flagella to act as organic strike craft for our navy. That's really weird. I don't think so. Do we go for biolab, tropical world, or ocean world research? I'm gonna drop this in the description for what to vote on. I'm actually not really sure. Probably one of the colonizations, just so we can get it, because I haven't even built all of these biolabs yet. So that needs to be a thing. And yeah, we need to regroup and rebuild the fleet. Our fleet is right here, heavily damaged. I wish I could stop by these guys and actually repair near them. I wonder if we could do any... Wow, this new nation hates us with an effing passion. The Asari, we made contact with the Asari. Did that happen last episode? I didn't remember that. Anywho, where is the Foundation? I want to make these guys, Galactic Foundation, an ally. So now we're getting border friction from them. Let's communicate with them and see if we can get any more deals. Offer a trade deal with them. I'm guessing you're not going to have energy credits to give me a monthly transfer, even if it's just like one monthly transfer. Monthly transfer, monthly transfer. If I give you like 3 for 10 years. The reason I'm doing this isn't really because I want the mineral or I want the power. I do want the power. It's because I want more trade deals with them. I want them to really like us, and we have to interact with them to do that. So let's see what else we can do with them. Communicate. What would it take? For a migration treaty, we would need... we're minus 36 right now. Non-aggression pact. again, we would have to get it up there another 41. Wow. We've already guaranteed their independence. Guarantee independence, guaranteeing the independence of an empire. If they are attacked, you will automatically come to their defense, but we've already done that. This will increase their trust with us by 0.25 each month for a maximum of 50, and will cost us 1 influence each month. All right, this could be good. This could be the fastest way to get them to like us and get us actual allies, since we've jumped in against the Cardassians with them. Are they going to be the best allies in the world? Maybe. It's about time we started using our military force to gain allies around our border. So I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. This is gonna be the real big vote. Do we go ahead and guarantee independence of the Foundation? I think we should already do it, just because we're helping them fight off the Cardassians. And as it stands now, they don't really have any other empires surrounding them that we're aware of. This is probably going to change. It could be really bad for us if they start going to war with everybody. It could be great for us to have an ally in the future of this size next to us. I mean, other than us, they're one of the bigger empires. Oh, look, the Asari Republic is like about to engulf completely the Cardassians. Let's see if we could work with the Asari on anything. I would love to have. Hey, they already love us. They like us. Let's see. Can we communicate? Hello, Asari Republic. Let's offer a trade deal, shall we? Information. I will give you star charts for star charts, and I will bribe you for them. An instant transfer, because we have a lot of minerals. One thing that we do have is a huge number of mines. Holy shit, how much am I gonna have to give you to make this happen? Enough to build a destroyer. Okay. I still think this is worth it. Let's do it. We'll confirm this. I wasn't done yet. Let's... If I could make both of these allies, we'd have a nice... What is this? The Eastern Front against the other empires to the west. Only need 21 to get a migration treaty with these guys. Not diplomatically relevant. Oops. Well, we will be if the Cardassians go to hell. You can insult people? I didn't know you could do this. I guess if you want to bait them into starting a war with you, and so you're not the aggressors. We may have to remember this. I could be inviting anybody to an alliance, though. So, let's trade again. They are currently considering another offer. Oh, we have to give them time, which they're going to accept it. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this episode. It's an interesting one. That war didn't go as the way I thought it would. We got pulled into the center of the Directorate's defensive area, right, between two stations. Basically what happened to the Jahetma when they tried to invade our space before. Whoa. Oh no, that's right, that's just the Hoth system. So, who do we focus on making allies? We've got their response. It seems like a fair deal we accept. Excellent. Diplomatic response from the Dujin. They have, after much deliberation, has decided to accept your trade deal. Excellent. We have another trade deal taken care of. Looks like there's more military ships. A single destroyer. They're making destroyers now. That's good to see. Happy to see that they've bumped up their tech a little bit. You got to get a bigger fleet than this, though. It's not going to work. They've got too many corvettes. They're going to have too many guns on you. I have a feeling that if we don't help the Foundation and really throw ourselves into it, we're not going to be able to fight the Cardassians properly. All right, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Later, everybody.